mean, it is your feature film debut. How did this come to you? Was it obviously because of your influencer social media background that you were maybe approached?
No, I actually was just, through my agent, I auditioned to play the role of Kurt, which is the lead. But I think Joe had already gotten that role. Was already, and Joe's amazing. Joe Keery, Stranger Things. I died. I was so excited that I was in the scene with him. I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting.
See the hair in person.
I was like, oh my God, it's Steve. Hi, Steve. But he was really sweet, and very generous with my fanboying nature. But I think that once that Eugene saw my tape, he was like, well, we have to write a role. We're creating a role for Frankie because I want him in the movie. So he did. He wrote the role of Richard, which I like to read the character description. It says, is a vainly beautiful, flamboyant party goer. I just like to say vainly beautiful about a character that I get to play. But it was really fun being on set and getting to play this character who is obnoxiously larger than life and scarily larger than life, to the point of where I kept asking Eugene, because I'm only in one scene of the film. So yeah, it's a cameo, but it is my feature film debut. So yeah, this is like my, I put my toe in the water and now I'm just jumping in. Like, let's go. Feature film. Here we go. What's next? But the character is so over the top. I literally kept being at Eugene. And I was like, are you sure this is what? Are you sure I'm nailing it? Like, are you sure I shouldn't be dialing it back? And he was like, no, you're exactly where you need to be for this film. And I was like, okay, I trust you, honey, because I haven't seen nobody else being like this. And it was great. I mean, I'm so proud of what ended up happening. My character is ridiculous, and I love him.
And you get to have fun with Lala Kent and Mischa Barton too. What was it like? Had you met them beforehand? And if not, what were you expected?
I mean, I had never met them, and I had never seen either of their respective shows. So I just know them from the world, from social media. They both looked familiar to me, but that's it. So we got to have a genuine unique relationship, starting from scratch, which was lovely because they are I'm going to use the word again. They're lovely. They are lovely, lovely people, and I was so excited to be locked in a car with all three of them. It was Joe was just as wonderful as the two girls, and we had a really good time shooting our scene because you're locked in a car with them with only GoPros filming you. Mm-hmm. The car is driving itself because it's a stunt car, so it's on a rig. But we couldn't see Eugene, we couldn't see the director, we couldn't see anyone else. There's a little walkie-talkie off of the scene that's like, okay, do it again. And on top of that, there were no lines. I had no lines when I got the script. I literally was like, well, I guess my feature film debut will be silent. It's like I'm in the silent pictures. And it was like, no, it's supposed to be completely improv. Mm-hmm. So we just kept improvising and saying, I said the most ridiculous things. And guess what? They're all in the movie.
As they should be.
That I said, that was too much. They'll never use that. Eugene would text me and he was like, guess what made it into the film? I was like, no way.
And I don't think it's a spoiler because obviously the trailer even shows you guys with your heads out, the dogs coming at you. Just when you learn how it's going to go down, what was your initial reaction? This movie is all about a lot of the kills. They're wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of death. I was super excited to be murdered in a film. I was like, I'm a sci-fi fantasy horror freak. I am. The day that I look forward to every single year is Halloween. I am at Halloween Horror Nights, literally starting at September and ending when the last day, which is Halloween. I am devastated that it was canceled this year.
Same.
We cried as a family. We were like, what will we do for 2 months? What are we going to do? So I was excited about the aspect of getting murdered. And by the way, they murdered me. I am full prosthetics, blood. They shot the scene, but it ended up getting cut. So I have put pictures, which I will share on my Instagram, of me being fully dead, which is amazing.
That's got to be a blast.
It looked really good. I was excited. They were really good hair and makeup people. Yeah, amazing. Special effects.
You want to do more film, I'm sure. What would you want to do? Is there a genre of film you'd really like to tackle?
Sci-fi fantasy. I want to have superpowers. Okay. I want it so bad. That's the genre that I love. Obviously, I would continue in this horror realm because that's so much fun to be a part of. But it's definitely sci-fi fantasy. Like I want to be on The Boys, or like I
So
want to
good.
I want to have a superpower, and I want to fly, but I also like want to be like a little bit dark and twisted. Like that's why The Boys is just an example of something I had. But like Umbrella Academy, like who's the Sparrow Academy? Am I one of them? Great, awesome, sign me up. Like
throw that out there.
Yeah, I am. I just did.
Listen, Netflix, we'll make sure we'll tag them.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Good luck with everything. Stay safe. It sounds like you are, but thank you for chatting with me today.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. And I'll see you soon.